Something about Nancy Guthrie's disappearance didn't add up. An 84-year-old grandmother doesn't just vanish in the middle of the night without a trace. Yet on January 31st, 2026, that's exactly what happened. The garage door at her Tucson home closed around 9:50 p.m. By 2 a.m., the signal from her pacemaker suddenly stopped. There were small drops of blood inside the house, but no forced entry, no robbery, and no clear explanation. At first, investigators feared a random crime. But days later, a single envelope arrived, and it changed everything. Inside that envelope was an old photograph from 1992. A much younger Nancy stood outside a small cafe in Santa Fe beside a man none of her children recognized. On the back, someone had written a haunting message. She deserved more than secrets. Ask about Elena. In that moment, the family realized something chilling. Their mother, the quiet and faithful woman they thought they knew, might have been living a completely different life. For decades, Nancy had been the glue holding the family together. After her husband Charles died of a heart attack in 1989, she raised 3 teenagers alone in Tucson. She worked as a bookkeeper, volunteered at church, and became the steady force behind her children's success, including Savannah's rise in television. To everyone who knew her, Nancy was dependable, gentle, and predictable. But people are rarely just one thing. Investigators soon uncovered a hidden chapter stretching back more than 30 years. In 1991, during a church retreat in Santa Fe, Nancy met Victor Ramirez, a widowed gallery owner from Mexico City. He was creative, passionate, and completely different from the quiet life she had built in Tucson. What began as friendship slowly became something deeper. And that's when Nancy created Elena. Elena Ramirez was the name she used in Santa Fe. Under that identity, she helped Victor run his art gallery, organized exhibitions, and even painted artwork of her own. While her children believed she was attending retreats or visiting relatives, Nancy was making long 8-hour drives to Santa Fe to live as someone else entirely. 2 lives, 2 names, 2 worlds that never collided. In Tucson, she remained the dependable mother and grandmother. In Santa Fe, Elena was adventurous, surrounded by artists, music, and late-night conversations. For Nancy, it wasn't about betrayal, it was about breathing again after grief. Many widows struggle silently with loneliness. Nancy simply created another door to walk through. But secrets have weight. As the years passed, maintaining 2 identities became exhausting. She used handwritten letters to avoid leaving digital trails. She paid cash whenever possible. When Savannah's career exploded in 2012, Nancy became even more careful, terrified that fame might expose everything. Then in late 2025, things grew darker. Financial records later revealed a suspicious $5,000 transfer to an unknown account in Mexico. Around the same time, Nancy told Victor she felt watched. Strange phone calls, a car following her in Tucson. She was scared, but still refused to tell her family the truth. And then she disappeared. Even more troubling, the locked box she kept under her bed, filled with decades of letters between Nancy and Victor, was missing from the house. If someone took it, they didn't just steal papers. They stole the proof of her second life. Today, investigators believe Nancy's secret identity may hold the key to the mystery. Was someone blackmailing her? Did someone discover Elena? Or was she trying to escape the secret she had carried for 30 years? Sometimes the people we love most still have entire worlds we never see. Nancy Guthrie spent decades balancing duty and freedom, motherhood and hidden passion. And now, the truth about those 2 lives may be the only thing that leads investigators to what really happened that night.